this rule of 4 question. So for the rule of 4, we're in a sense writing a relation in a whole number of different ways. In this case, we're given it as a statement. So it says y is 2 more than quadruple x, and we want to write it in a various numbers of ways. So first, let's write it as an equation. So we have y is, so that's in a sense saying y equal. So we're translating it into math speak, let's say. 2 more than quadruple x. So 2 more, that's like saying 2 more as in 2 plus or plus 2. We'll write it in the order that it's coming in here, but we can always rearrange it. The next part is then quadruple x. So we need that quadruple x. So 4x. It might say something like quadruple some number. Here we're already told that that mystery number is x. Okay. And sometimes we like to write this with just our x part first, so 4x plus 2, as in 2 more than that 4x. But both are correct. Next, we want to write a table of values. So for our table of values, we're looking at x, we're looking at y. And we can use the domain. So domain, this is our x values. So in our table of values, for x, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. And what do we put in for y? Well, that's where we have to use our equation. So for y, we know the y value is 2 more than our x value. So it'll be 2 more than, let's put in our values for the domain, one at a time. So we'll do it first, x of 1. So it'll be 2 more than 4 times 1. Which is just 6. And so 6 will be the first value. Next, we'll take a look at 2. So we're going to do 2 more than quadruple 2. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. So 10 is going to be the next one in our table of values. Let's next take a look at 3. So 3, we're doing 2 more than 4 times 3 in this case. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. So 14 is going to go into our table. The last one we're going to look at is going to be 4. So we're doing 2 more than 4 times 4, which 4 times 4 is 16. 2 more than that is going to be 18. So 18 is the next value in our table. And so there we have our table of values, which we took a few steps to calculate out there. So I'm just going to check these parts off as we finish them. Next, we have our ordered pairs. So our ordered pairs, well, that's just taking directly the corresponding x and y values, writing them out as a pair. So I'll write that here, ordered pairs. They're going to be, well, what goes with x equal to 1? Well, the 6 value. So it'll be 1, 6. What goes with x equal to 2? Well, the 10 beside it. So it'll be 2, 10. What about with 3? Well, 3 and then the 14 is beside it. And with the 4, the 18 is with it. There's no more x values because that was all that we had in our domain. And so we're done with our ordered pairs here. All right, and you'll see this final question at the bottom. What is the range? Well, the range represents the y values that we have for the current relation. So we can use whether it's the ordered pairs, whether it's the table of values. It doesn't matter which one you use. Either of them will do. But we're just listing out what values of y we attain. And the values that we attain are 6, 10, 14, and 18. So that forms our range. And we use curly brackets to indicate that it's a set of numbers.